We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense in a split backfield now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype of the playoff game, I'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Completion makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff heading left. He's got room to run. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Punch it in or settle for a chip shot. 3rd and goal. Big moment early in this semifinal game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the back now goes in motion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Tight end makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Drive here set up at the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Back's got it again. Running through the tackle. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. It's a toss play to the right. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal, the 8.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense a fix. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Tailback with another carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's gone. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Pittsburgh.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Across the 40. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On the run, it's Goff. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. Offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Pitt now operating in the red zone. look here pre-snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket, and it's caught. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Possession, they were stopped and pulled down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Gives it to the back. Breaks free. Inside the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Trying to find some room. It's Robertson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A completion makes it second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop. That's on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ball game. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Chewing clock with the running game. Puts some space around the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. And the offense will just take a knee.
What a battle today. A one-point victory. Hey, you'll take it, take the knee, and get out of here and celebrate.